This presentation speaks to the Hydronic Snow Melt System, what it is, why it's used. It exists to melt snow from designated areas when necessary. It is usual that building entrance patios and sidewalks, as well as garage entrance ramps, are served by the system. The system is comprised of boiler, heating water circulating pumps, heat exchanger, glycol recirculating pump, glycol expansion tank, glycol charging tank, glycol makeup pump, zone heat pumps, zone balancing valves, automated controls. The boilers exist to transfer heat from the fuel source to the heating water for the hydronic snow melt system. The heating water is used to supply the primary side of the heat exchanger. It is important that the primary side of the heat exchanger be provided with boiler water at a constant temperature of 180 Fahrenheit. The boilers must never be controlled by an indoor-outdoor reset schedule. Heating water circulating pumps. The heating water circulating pumps move the water from the boilers to the primary side of the water to glycol heat exchanger and back. Heat exchanger. The heat exchanger for the hydronic snow melt system has a primary and secondary side. The heating water heat is transferred from the primary side of the heat exchanger to the glycol in the secondary side of the exchanger. The primary side of the heat exchanger is complete with a circuit balance valve located in the return line. This circuit balance valve allows the rate of hot water flow through the primary side of the heat exchanger to be balanced at design flow rates. Snow melt pumps. The glycol circulating pump. The glycol circulating pump moves the glycol through the secondary side of the heat exchanger to the underground heat tubes. Each heat tube is equipped with a circuit balance valve. The circuit balance valve allows the rate of flow to be adjusted for each zone. The glycol expansion tank. The glycol expansion tank exists to allow for expansion and contraction of the glycol during temperature changes. The glycol charging tank. This tank exists to supply makeup glycol as required. The glycol makeup pump. The glycol makeup pump exists to supply makeup glycol to the secondary glycol circuit as required. Zone heat tubes. The zone heat tubes are installed underground in the area served. The tubes carry glycol from the secondary of the heat exchanger to the area served and back. Zone circuit balancing valves. The zone circuit valves exist to adjust the rate of flow to each zone as served by the secondary of the heat exchanger. Automated controls. The automated controls sense outside air temperature and ground moisture content. When snow conditions are sensed, the snow melt system automatically functions. Thank you so very much for listening. Bye now.